Hey, welcome back to the channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We are live. I'm on my TikTok here and on YouTube at the same time. So, welcome. I got to get well lit up in here. There we go. The light. He said I look stunning. Thank you. Okay. How do you forgive yourself for picking the wrong guy? By picking the right guy next time, making sure that he's got money. Okay, you can't change the past, but you can stop repeating past mistakes. Okay, there ain't nothing you can do about it but move on and move forward. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, yes. How are y'all on YouTube this morning? I'm on TikTok at the same time. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. How do you deal with dismissive attachment? I don't care as long as they give me money. I'm not dealing with nobody that's not giving me money, and I'm not paying enough attention to somebody to realize they're not attached. As long as they attach me some money, I don't care. Okay. When you get this attitude, when you stop caring, that's when they start. If you want somebody to care about you, stop caring about them. Number one way to get someone to care about you is to stop caring about them more than you care about yourself. Who cares? Okay. Literally. Men aren't asking these questions. Men are not asking other men all these questions. They don't even have terms for the stuff y'all come up with. Okay. They just don't care. And y'all care too much. That's the problem. That's why y'all always getting y'all little feelings hurt. That's why y'all are always getting, left, because y'all care too much. Stop caring. When you stop caring about things, when you just let things flow, and when you just be the prize and stay on your pedestal, things will go your way. Literally. Y'all be doing too much. Seriously. I know it sounds too easy, but it's just the truth. When I stop caring about stuff, got a lot of stuff done without even trying, okay? You got to stop caring about what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're trying to gaslight you with, and all the crap that they're doing, because that's not your problem. As long as they're giving you money, build yourself, stack your money, build your account, invest, start you some businesses. We don't care what they're doing. As long as we're benefiting from whatever it is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, y'all be caring too much. Men, let me tell y'all, stop making excuses for these men. They will tell you whatever they need to tell you to get what they want from you. They won't care if it's a lie, if it's the truth, if it's fact or fiction. They don't care if, they do not care. They will do whatever it is. I've watched people online that I've known for years and how they operate, men and women. And it's the same pattern over and over. You know what I mean? They do what they need to do to get what they want, and then they go back to their old regular ways. Okay. Just understand it. That's all it is. If you're not benefiting from it, you're wasting your time from it. A lot of these women are making excuses for their dust, for their men. Look, if you have to sit here and make excuses, why this and why that, and you can't brag on them, waste of time. Waste of time. Okay? Complete waste of time if you can't brag on your man. Uh-huh. If you don't have a man, whoever you're dealing with, if you got to make excuses for him, waste of time. You said, how do you feel about ghosting, man? We used to do that all the time in the 90s. We didn't have cell phones. If we was busy and we found a better one or a richer one, they were ghosted. They wouldn't hear from us for a week, and we just lie and say, "Oh, we was busy. My mama was on the phone. Uh, I must have been on the other line." Because we didn't have them cell phones, so it was easy to ghost people back then. And usually people were like, they didn't care as much because we didn't have instant gratification of a cell phone to always be in contact with another person. So you weren't ghosted unless it was about 2-3 weeks back in those days. Now you ghosted after 3 hours. Oh my gosh, y'all are so silly. Now we didn't care as much. We had that 90s R&B that kept men begging. I need to bring that back. Them begging man on the R&B songs. When men bragged about how much money they spent on their woman. Yeah, bring that back. That's what we need. See, back in my day, that's what rappers and singers would talk about, bragging on how much they spent on a woman, how good they treated them, how they took them shopping, how they begged them to come back. You know, whatever. Bring it back. Screaming and crying in the rain. Exactly. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. Ooh, yeah. Remember that? That Jodeci? Come on, bring it back. Down on bended knee, boys to men. Yes. Where are they? Now all we got is I don't even know what to call them no more. Gangstalicious out here. That's all we got. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you know, you know. Hurry on. Okay. All we got now is gangstalicious everywhere. Like, what is that? If y'all don't know what gangstalicious is, please look it up. So that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Because some of y'all are from the other side of the world and y'all just don't know. But y'all will figure it out. He said, yeah, that's what gangstalicious is. You got it. You said all we got is zesty. Yep. Get zesty rappers with bad contracts. Anyway. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. So, okay, stop making excuses for these men, okay? And let me tell y'all, you make it less excuses for men when you have another one on the side. Because like if one is making you mad, if one is getting on your nerves, if one is not doing what they're supposed to do, you got another one. And as soon as they text or call or come through, all of that disappears. It's like your smile just gets brighter. You're like, I know that's right. That's the feeling you get when the other one comes through. And let me tell y'all a secret. Now, this may not be morally correct in some people's eyes, but it works. Having another one, this is why men do it. I'm going to tell y'all. Having another one on the side or having a man that comes through when the other one doesn't boosts your self-esteem. It boosts your ego. It boosts your pride. It boosts your main character energy. Now, this is why men often have it one on the side because it boosts their ego. It makes them feel like I'm the man. I can do anything I want. If this one don't do what I need, I got the other one, you know? Same thing with women, okay? But it's more of like a feeling of being taken care of, security instead. So it makes you feel more valued. It makes you feel more secure. It makes you feel more attractive when you got that other one that will come through. Now, let me tell you why. When you got another one that will come through, the other one stops mattering as much and you stop caring as much because you don't really need them. It's more like they need you instead. They need your attention. They need you to communicate with them. And in order for them to get your attention back, they got to do what they were supposed to do in the first place and more because you don't care anymore, you know? And so this is how the chase continues. When you don't care, when you stop making excuses for them, when you find what you need or want from someone else and ignore the other one, they're going to come chasing you back. They're going to come try to fix the problem. They're going to come try to, do that re-entry fee or whatever. But at the same time, if you're super focused on just one doing what he's supposed to do, you're going to run yourself crazy giving out all that energy, giving up all those emotions that aren't being returned, when you can literally just go get it elsewhere, focus on yourself, and continue to thrive and do whatever you need to do. Okay. Hi, Shira. When he unethels you when it's time to pay. Oh, he got unethel too? Well, you're supposed to get the money the first day, baby. So sorry for you. When they say they're going to give you something, pull out your phone or send them that Cash App link. Same day, same minute, same sentence. Okay. If y'all waiting on money, that's y'all's problem. I'm sorry for you. But when somebody, as soon as somebody talk about giving me some money, I'm sending them Cash App links. I'm sending them this, I'm sending them that. They don't do it within the next 10 minutes. I stop treating them like they offer to do anything at all. And they get put on whatever, ignore list. That's what you got to put people on ignore list when they don't come through as soon as they speak. Okay. Be a woman that expects actions, not words. So, all right. So if you ask a man for some money, he come up with the excuse on Ethel, just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope she feels better. Ghost him and go call the other one. All right. When he try to come back around after Aunt Ethel and been buried, re-entry fee. Sprinkle. Okay. Thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah, re-entry fee, baby. We don't care. Aunt Ethel was old. And men aren't as sensitive anyway. Re-entry fee still, okay? Bills don't stop just because Aunt Ethel is gone. Okay. Do you literally tell them re-entry fee? No, you have to be creative and use your own words and situation to get what you want out of them. You know, like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. You know, how have you been? Oh, you want to see me again? Oh, wonderful. Great. Let's meet up at the mall. Bring your wallet. Oh, great. You want to see me again? I was just getting ready to go look at new cars. Bring your wallet. You know? Oh, you want to see me again? Oh, great. I was just trying to figure out how I'm going to pay these bills. Send a Cash App. You know, you don't have to say re-entry fee. You just need to get some money out of it before you even talk to them past the first sentence. Okay? If they don't send the money, you don't text back. That's literally it. Thank y'all. This guy you barely know keep calling you on Instagram. You sent him my Cash App. He said he only got Zelle. I just ignored him. Oh, girl, he can download Cash App if he like you. Shoot. Sprinkle. Send him the link to download Cash App. Say, well, since you only got Zelle, you can get it Cash App. Here you go. You like me this much? Download something. Okay. You said, do men want to hear that I'm going to sleep with you? Yes, they want false hope. They will. Okay, just like y'all want to hear that you're the one and that I want a long-term relationship with you, or I see you as wife, they want to hear I want to sleep with you. So you just give them false hope like they give y'all false hope. You give them false hope. 31. Okay, you're at 31. Okay, he's 31. You're 27. He make 200K. Okay. Taking you on a date. End of month. He takes 12 hours to sometimes a day to take. He's married. Sprinkle. Wonderful. He lives 2 hours away, gonna take you out at the end of the month, takes 12 hours to text you back. He's either in jail or he's married. Wonderful, Danielle. Get his money still. Sprinkle. I don't know how y'all can't put it together, but it takes him 12 hours to text you back. He can't end of the month when he get out. I don't know, man. He could be married. He could be in the military. We don't know. I don't know if that's how much he really makes an hour. And did you Google him, girl? Okay. Do your research, ladies, when men start acting weird and having this type of activity. Do your research. Somebody said he waiting on his SSI chick. That's right. He could be. You never know. Wait till he waiting on his paycheck, girl. What do I think about dating younger guys? I don't know. I've never dated a younger guy. Like, seriously, like, what is that? What, unless they can do what I need them to do for me, why would I date a younger guy? Like, why would you want to date a younger guy? What are they doing for you? Are they doing everything for you? And I wouldn't take them seriously, even if you are dating a younger guy. I wouldn't take them seriously if they're younger than you. You know what I mean? I just couldn't do it for some reason. I just couldn't do it. Like, it seems like some type of, experiment. Anyway, just get their money until they flake off, till they flake out. How to tell fiance you want to be a stay-at-home wife. You should be a stay-at-home fiance. You should have been a stay-at-home girlfriend. That's how. Sprinkle. See, if you got to start off like you want to end up. All right. So what I would do is I would just say, I'm quitting my job. I'm going to be a stay-at-home fiance and wife and mother. Sprinkle. See, if that fails, fake pregnancy, scare. Oh my gosh, I can't work. I'm pregnant. Okay. Fake pregnancy scare. If you just tired of working. All right. Make sure he got the money to support you, though. You can't just quit and your man is broke. If you already was working when you met him and agreed to that lifestyle, some of y'all be trying to change mid-relationship. And y'all agreed to be 50-50. And some of y'all agreed to that in the beginning, and then y'all want to switch over in the middle when y'all find my videos. This man be dependent on y'all check because they dusty. Okay, that's why you got to date a man with money. Sprinkle. Never do 50-50. It's a scam. It is. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here super long today because I do have a meeting. Because I'm coming up with some new stuff for y'all, and I'm meeting with the person that's going to be my supplier and things like that. So they're going to bring me a sample, and I'm going to get to show you guys something. This guy wants you to be intimate, but works to only give me $300 to $500 allowance weekly. So he's always texting nonstop. $350 to $500 weekly. Okay, that's going to stop when you give it to him, right? That's going to stop as soon as you give it up, right? So collect as much as you can, drag it out as long as you can, promise him false hope, tell him to book the hotel room, and 2 days or 1 day before it's time to go to the hotel, fake Aunt Ethel is gonna pass away. Okay, so give him false hope and keep him stringing him along as long as you can, because as soon as he gets what he wants, that money gonna stop, baby. So have you a goal. When he just can't take it no more, book the room, have him book the room, say, okay, well, book us a suite or book us a room or book us at such and such. I promise, I can't wait. That's my favorite hotel. Like, go into detail. Take pictures of some lingerie laying on your bed and say, this is what I'm bringing to wear. Or he's going to get all excited. He's going to book it. Then you're going to say, oh, I need some new perfume. And you're going to get all the stuff you want in that same week that's leading up to the hotel. But remember, he has to know about Aunt Ethel prior to her demise. You got to say, oh, I talked to my best Aunt Ethel and I told her about you. She said hi. You got to start this 2 weeks ahead. Oh, Aunt Ethel is cool. She's my favorite aunt. She wants me to come visit her. Oh my gosh, Aunt Ethel is not feeling well this week. I hope she's okay. Then the day before it's time to roll around on the mattress in that hotel, Aunt Ethel is going to take a turn for the worse, okay? And she's not going to recover. And you're going to be distraught. And you're not going to have to roll around on that mattress. But you will need some money to get to the funeral. You will need a new outfit for the funeral, okay? So he might have to give you some more money. And then when you get back, he think he finna get some again, all right? But you're going to be in a mourning period. So he's going to have to wait a whole nother month. Drag them out, baby, because as soon as you give it up, that money gonna dry up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Money gonna dry up quick. Don't do it. Okay, get them on automatic deposit first. That way, it takes a little effort to take you off of it after the fact. He keeps asking for effort back, dates, and gifts. Girl, tell him to go date a man then. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want gifts and for you to plan dates, talk to him in a manly voice. Okay, I'll do that. What you like, girl? Like, start role playing since he want to be the woman. What you want? I got it. What you like, ma'am? Tell him to go find him a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Gift him a wig and some lipstick. That's what you need to bring him. He's gonna be all excited to open his gift. He'll be like, "What'd you get me?" What is this? Is this a joke? No, you a joke, sir. Get out of here with that. You're gonna be like all excited, thinking some woman bought him a gift, planned a date, take him to the spa and give him a wig. There you go. Because this is getting out of hand. I have a wig on hand. I always got an extra wig somewhere. Don't play with me. Gotta switch up all of a sudden. Or if I don't have my wig on that day and I need to switch my wig, I got backup. I always have a backup. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to find a man on side as married woman with 4 kids if necessary, if her husband is loyal. If your husband is loyal, you need to be loyal to them bills first and foremost. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why do you need another one? Is he not making enough money, ma'am? Why do you need another one? Is he not making enough money? Is he doing you dirty? You got 4 kids. Are they in school? Are they of school age? With that type of like situation, you're gonna need an old man, like a super old man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. One that don't care no more, one that just old and need money to spend. Need a woman to spend money on, excuse me. You need the old one. They don't care. They don't care because they're not trying to marry you. They're not trying to have nobody's kids with you. They just want to have a little, a little something on their arm when they go out to eat alone before they croak. So you got to get you an old man. And they're less likely to be out past a certain time, so you can go to lunch and stuff with them during the daytime. Okay, he got to be old though. Have this provider do, you got this provider do in your practicing detachment. He's asked me, why do I act like this? Because he used 2 women throwing themselves at him. I told him I'm not that easy. He still seems interested. Yeah, because men don't like what's easy. Not for long anyway. They'll hit it and quit it. But if you're a challenge, they'll keep chasing. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, you need an old man if you marry with 4 kids, girl. Okay. The older the better. They don't care. There's this, I don't even know if he was old. He just was, there's this man this morning in the elevator. He looked like Peter Griffin. Y'all know? From Family Guy. He was just smiling and cheesing. So yeah, I know I look good. Yeah. Anyway, they're easy to get. You just got to go to the right places at the right time and look good. All right. Somebody said, do I prefer white or YN? I prefer MONEY, money. Sprinkle. These questions from these youngsters, I'm telling you, don't matter. They got money. I prefer money. Thank you. Asking me silly questions this early in the morning. Okay, okay. Thank you. Why do other women hate you having fun? Because they can't have fun, girl. They mad because they can't do it. Sorry. Sorry for him. You said 3 signs a man is wasting your time. If he ain't paying, if he don't ask what he could do for you, and if he don't come through. If he's not a man of action, those are the 3 signs. He ain't offering, he ain't taking action, and he ain't paying. Them the 3 signs that he's wasting your time. Thank you, Shira, for sharing your wisdom with us. Thank you, Honey Apple. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. You said your man won't let you have girls' nights? Then have church nights. Tell him you going to church. Tell him you're going to Wednesday night church. Tell him you're going to go volunteer. Tell him you're going to visit your mother. Tell him you're going to the gym. Tell him you're going to take care of your old elderly Aunt Ethel. Unless he wants to move her in the house so you don't have to go and take care of her. Then you go have your girls' nights. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get a gym membership, change in the gym. Get you a 24-hour gym membership. Take your gym bag and go change there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if that man ain't paying 100% of anything, he can't tell you what to do, ma'am. He still can't tell you what to do because you're going to do what you want. Hey, you're 24 and you recently met an 80-something millionaire who's a widower. We've been on 2 dates, but I'm not sure how to go about it. I'm trying to get past the age gap. Okay. That's wonderful. That 80-year-old man knows that you want money, so just ask. You already know. Tell him you need your rent paid, your bills paid, something, man. That 80-year-old man lived 80 years. He know what you're there for. I know he old and you can't get past the age range, but think about him. He's 80 years old dating a 24-year-old. Something messed up in his head, so just get his money. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. He ain't finna roll around on the mattress. His stuff don't work no more, baby. Sure, I'm dating a man that has divorced his wife and he have a baby that is 2 weeks young. He been acting weird lately. Shall I leave him? Shall I leave him? Girl, you ain't even with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Are you sure he divorced? Because you know they be lying. Did he have a baby with his wife or another woman? Do you really want that on your roster? Does he have money? Is he paying bills? That sounds like a bunch of excuses. If he's not paying bills, let him go, baby. All you need to know about him is that he pays bills. If he don't pay bills, let him go. If he's paying bills, just get your bills paid and don't take them seriously. Because nobody else did. All right. Oh, pear shaped and pretty. How to what? Seduce and not look easy. Stop trying to seduce. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you need to be classy, not trashy. Women that walk around trying to seduce everybody is making themselves a sexual object. Okay, you want to be looked at more than that. So dress better, dress classier, take yourself seriously, act like a bougie princess instead of a seductress. When you're when you become a seductress, all your bills are paid, you're taken care of financially, you don't have to work anymore, and then you release that side once they secure you financially, because y'all be walking around doing everything backwards. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, that comes later. Later, lady in the streets with a freak in the bed. Okay, that comes later. They don't need to find out about none of that stuff until they done paid for your lifestyle, for your well-being, for your freedom, for you having the option not to work no more. They need to secure you financially 100% before they see that side. Executive at company you're interested working at invited you for dinner. How to balance professional and using looks to advantage for a job opportunity. Dress feminine and look pretty. Feminine colors, nails done, pretty, Make eye contact. Okay. Compliment them on their skills and talents and whatever, success. I don't know. Thank you, Gigi. Yeah. Feminine colors will always get you in the door. Don't be masculine. Use your femininity. Okay. Because I know a lot of women become masculine when they're trying to compete to get job opportunities and stuff. Use your femininity to get that. How will your provider husband find you? You're 25. You got to get out and go to the rich side of town and hang out there and do your errands over there and join things over there. Join a gym over there. Do your errands over there. Go to lunch over there. All right. That's how. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Got to get in the environment for rich people to find you. Mm-hmm. Then it's a numbers game. So go often. Mm-hmm. Go to the rich side of town and hang out as much as you can, baby. Wonderful. And I mean during the daytime mostly. If you can't get out in the daytime, early evenings then, okay? The earlier the better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said he pays your bills, but not more than what do I do? I want tips. Get another one, man. If maybe that's all he can afford, or tell him that you like gifts and surprises. And if he doesn't follow through, just get another one. That's all you need too. Sometimes one man ain't enough. They're just not. If they don't do enough, they can't. Get another one. Add another one to the roster. That's like having a business, right? And you hire one person and they can't do the job of three people or they don't have the skills to. So you got to hire out. You got to outsource. You got to hire somebody else, man. Go get another one. They can't do it all. Add another one. Okay, you've been talking to this doctor who has sent you 70K. Wonderful. And he's also attractive. But the issue is he's bi and I can't get past that. What should I do? Girl, he's trying to buy you. Y'all just need to go ahead and move to the Bayou City, Houston, with your bi doctor, because he done bought you. Okay, well he needs a beard, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just don't roll around on the mattress with him. You can't get past that part. Just tell her, look, you can look, but don't touch, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said I don't know, like some women aren't down with that. Some women are, but I feel like someone said lavender marriage, lavender relationship. Honestly, I understand. That's why some men don't come out the closet, because women don't accept a lot of that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He is very insecure, tried to handicap you. What? I'm sorry that a man is insecure. You need two. That way you don't care about that one as much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you have two of them, you wouldn't care what the other one was doing. You wouldn't care how he tried to make you feel because you wouldn't feel nothing. You'd be like, okay, whatever you're saying is the money in the bank. Did you deposit it? Okay, wonderful. They'd be talking to themselves literally because you wouldn't be listening. Their mouth would be moving, but you wouldn't be hearing nothing because you're too concentrated on yourself, right? So you really wouldn't care. Like if y'all just closed your ears and stopped listening, all your problems would go away. If all you heard were the key words, I got your money, most of y'all's problems would just go away. Y'all be caring too much about what they're doing emotionally, how they're trying to manipulate you emotionally. Y'all be listening to those words. I don't listen to them words. I only tune into keywords. Like I'm a filtered search. Okay. That's all I hear. Be a filtered search and stop listening. If you don't hear the keywords, tune out, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's that easy. Y'all making it too hard. If you train your mind and your ears to only listen to keywords, everything they're going to be talking about is going to be blah, 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 blah. When they say money, you're going to start tuning back in. When they start saying blah, 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 you're going to tune back out. Okay? It's very easy. It's almost like interpreting a foreign language and you only know a few words because you're not fluent. That's what it's the same thing. Okay? Whenever you hear the word dinero, you be like, dinero? I know what that means. Same thing. So stop listening to these men. Just listen to whenever you hear words like money, pay, cash, shop, keyword filtered search. That's all you need. Okay, y'all are doing too, but y'all listening to all the filler words that don't matter. I'm serious. Y'all be listening to filler words. Them filler words to me, I can only hear a couple of words and interpret what you're talking about. Y'all be taking every word seriously, getting y'all's feelings and emotions when you could do a filtered search on keywords. And when these men start blah, 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 all the keywords coming through is any keywords about money, payment, shopping, whatever. Try it for one day. Whoever you're with, whoever you're dealing with, try out that method for one day and tell me how peaceful your day becomes. Okay. You can literally make the choice to tune them out. I promise you. Okay, you freestyled on Saturday, toured a luxury gym with a personal trainer, and ate at a cafe on the rich side of town. Man who works at cafe complimented me. Okay, good for you. How do I find out if he's the owner? Should I join the gym? No, you should look up the name of the owner of that restaurant, baby. And then remember that other dude's name. See, y'all don't know how to use Google either. Or Safari or whatever search engine y'all using. Y'all need to stop. The man flirted with you. Did you know his name? Look up the owner of the restaurant online. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's simple. In fact, I look up the owner beforehand, before I go to the restaurant, make sure I spot him. Then give them smiles, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all be doing stuff backwards. Do your research before you go up in there. All right. That's what we used to do back in the old days. We didn't even, we had to do our research before we went anywhere. We would know who the owner was and all of that. So we could pretend like we didn't. Okay, said you need a few hundred. He gave you 100 less and from someone else's account when he said, leave me alone. How do I ask for the rest? I ain't settling. You get it from another man. Sweet tooth, get it from another man. It sounds like you begging this man and he don't even like you. And he gave it to you from someone else's account. Girl, he ain't got no money. Get another one. Where's number 2? Where's the other one? You need more than one. This is what I tell y'all. You say you're not settling, but you're settling for somebody that's not giving you what you want. So that if you're not settling, go get another one. You don't have to settle with one, just get several. You ain't married. Okay, if you find a man you're dating is still active on dating apps, how do I address it in a way that keeps high value? Don't even address it. Just get his money, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like I told y'all, if they're on dating apps, when you meet them, they're going to be on dating apps while you date them, and they're going to be on dating apps after you leave them. So ignore and get your money. Get as much as you can out of them. Where a man invests is where his attention goes. Okay, make him spend. You don't address it at all. Get his money. He's going to be on there whether you like it or not, before, during, and after you, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Just get his money. And don't care. Because if he's too busy spending on you, if he's too busy giving you what you want, he ain't going to have time to take them other ones out. So demand money. Get his money. Keep him busy shopping. Keep him busy doing stuff for you. All right? Keep his wallet giving you money. Y'all always try to control something. Y'all always trying to make a man do something. The less you care about what they're doing, the less you care about them. And the more you spend their money and make them invest in you, the more attention is going to go to you. The more money is going to go to you. Stop trying to be their mama. Stop trying to control everything. There ain't nothing you could do about it. Why? Because you're not their mother. Stop acting like it. Best age for 22-year-old. Thank you, Shira. Anybody, do you want somebody to pay your bills? Somebody old enough to pay bills, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. At least your bills. Somebody old enough to at least pay your bills. Whatever your bills are, if they're old enough to earn a salary or own a business enough to pay your bills and their bills and a little more, that's the age. So it's probably going to be, for 22, probably going to be in their 40s. Sprinkle, hopefully. If not, a little older. But 22, you want a bill payer, they're going to have to be established and financially responsible and have money for them and you. That's 40s, mid 40s and up. Otherwise, y'all going to be struggling, looking at each other crazy. Sprinkle. Yes. You said money. That's right. If they don't have it, they don't like you. If they're not spending it on you, they don't like you. You're not a priority. If they can get you for free, they're going to spend it on another woman that they can't get for free. All right? And money is investment. When they invested in you, they're showing you how important you are when they're investing it in you. Women who aren't important to men, they try to get everything free from. Understand this. Tips on meeting parents-in-law future interactions. Smile and act as though they're trying to impress you instead of the other way around. Flip the script on it, baby. If the boy who broke your heart works in your building, should you quit? Or is that letting him win? Girl, I wouldn't even be caring about some boy who broke your heart. I'd be on to the next man with more money. Sprinkle. Just look at him as a good lesson. Every time you see him, just say, well, that's the best lesson I've ever had. Now I'm going for men with money only. Okay. Think about how he lost out and how you getting ready to get a man that's way better, that spends more money on you. Okay. Or if you're just that sensitive, find a better job. I don't know. How to be loyal to yourself and not to any man. Because ain't no man going to be loyal to you. So you might as well be loyal to you. Sprinkle. These dumb questions. How to be loyal to yourself and not a man? A man ain't even going to be loyal to you. So why? If you're not loyal to yourself, why would a man be loyal to you? You ain't even worth being loyal to yourself. So why should he be? Be loyal to yourself and you won't need no one else's loyalty. Because you won't let it get to that point to even care. Sprinkle. If you want somebody loyal, go get you an animal. Go get you a dog. Okay, let me read some of these over here. He says he looks at me as a sister. What do I do? Go look at somebody else. Sprinkle. And look at their car and their bank account at the same time. Okay, fiance is okay with you quitting, but asked, how do I plan to grow my business once I move in? I lied and said I would. He old, makes $300K. I don't want to work. Help. Tell him you're going to grow your business by advertising on social media. Sprinkle. And then just get on TikTok and post a video every day. That's doing something towards it. Sprinkle. Ain't that right? Social media. Thank you, Sprinkle. Thank you for the super chat, Musalima. Hope I said that right. You said, what do you do if you look super young? You are 23. You attract weird old men. I see no problems with that. As long as the weird old man got money. You got some money? Yes, y'all, I'm back in the office. Aren't y'all happy? I know y'all miss this. I know y'all miss my view and stuff. I told y'all when the kids get back in school, I'll be here. I miss it too. I came in, I was like, oh, my office, I missed you. I have a bunch of products here for promo. And I was looking for them at the house. I forgot they were here. I was looking for this perfume here. Look where it went. It's in the office. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I have a promo shelf of all my products and stuff. Okay, old guy crashed out and stormed out the restaurant because I didn't want to be in a relationship, but I already got $35K out of him. Sprinkle. I know that's right, KT. Sprinkle. You strung him along quite well. Wonderful. Okay. When he comes back, charge him a re-entry fee. All right, sprinkle. Tell him you weren't ready. Like, give him false hope again. If he comes back, it's like, I just wasn't ready for a relationship, but I think I might be. If when he comes back, it's been a while. Make him take you shopping, make him give you some more money, and drag him along again. Sprinkle. Okay. Remember, they always want what they can't have, so they possibly will be back. He gives you the bare minimum. Should I accept it or have another one? Girl, what's the bare minimum? Even jobs give you more than the bare minimum. They give you bonuses and stuff, holidays, gift certificates, gift cards. Girl, get another one. Sprinkle. What is the bare minimum? That's how much you worth to him then. Y'all like my nails? Somebody's talking about my nails. I didn't know that they were this pointy when I ordered them, because these are the press-ons. I thought they were almond, but they're stiletto, short, like, or medium stiletto. I was like, I'm gonna poke my eye. No, but they're not that bad, actually. I was like, oh, well, I might as well. I got them. He said, you're so ready for Halloween? Me too. I'm so ready for fall. I still have my fall blanket back here. Look. And I have pumpkins to decorate my office. I'm going to bring them back out and decorate for fall. I can't wait. You said, am I married? Yes. For almost 20 years. Shoot. Going on 20 years. That's a long time. I'm old. I can't believe it either. He's 40 and you're 44. He pays your bills. He wants to get married, but I just want to be his beneficiary. How do I make this happen? Okay, he's too young. Sprinkle. How are you gonna be a beneficiary? Is he dying at 40? Like, dang, you're older than him. He's gonna make you the beneficiary. Sprinkle. I don't know. That's backwards to me. He ain't gonna die for another 20-something years. What you gonna be a beneficiary of? You might go before he do. Let me read that again. Yeah. I don't understand that question, man. Sprinkle. I hope you meant to put 80. Did you meant to press 80? 70? I think that might have been a typo. You say he's 40 years older. If he's 40 years old, you're gonna be he's gonna be the beneficiary. He's getting too clingy. What do I do? He's a provider. Okay, what do you do if he's being too clingy? Start asking him for stuff every time he tries to get with you. Like, every time he tries to get with you, start asking him to do stuff. Start nagging him slightly. Okay. Like, every time he gets too clingy, tell him, you know what? I have a headache. Could you get me, a painkiller? Oh my gosh, I have this. Oh my gosh, I need to make a doctor's appointment. Or be like, oh my gosh, I need to find some shoes that match this new dress that I bought. Let's look online, bust out your laptop, start online shopping with him. And every time he try to get next to you. If he's bugging you over the phone, just put him on automatic message. Like, pre-type out some, responses, or use AI to respond. All right. Do you think they always come back even if they moved on fast to another one? They'll come back eventually when they're fighting with the other one. And that's how you know they're in an argument with the other one, or the other one left. Get money out of them still. Re-entry fee still. Play like you ain't super mad. Just like, oh, you poor thing. I was just thinking about you. I need some help right now, or I need you to do this for me right now. Send him the cash out. Like, he think he coming back in. Then dismiss him as quick as he came in. Okay. They always circle the block to boost their ego. So give them false hope and get their money and then send them back along their way, unless you want them back. But I don't believe in moving backwards, but still collect some money on the way. What do I say to him when he is breadcrumbed you for years with a few hundred and then he clearly earns times 6? Okay, a few years, a few hundred. Girl, that's not breadcrumbs. That's microscopic crumbs. What you doing? Birds can't even see them crumbs. You just get another one and leave that one alone forever. Okay, that's not, the birds can't even get them crumbs. Thank you, Daisy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Birds don't even want them crumbs, baby. They're microscopic crumbs. Years and a few hundred, ma'am. You can get more out of a dusty than that. He ain't even a dusty. He's a crusty, giving you microscopic breadcrumbs. That's the crust off of a breadcrumb, baby. Because he's crusty. Now he ain't even dusty. He's crusty. Next. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You gotta have a microscope to find them crumbs, baby. Mm-hmm. Tips on good morning texts. Ignore. Send Cash App right after they come in. Tell him to text you on Cash App every morning from now on. So I prefer my morning text through Cash App, baby. In fact, whoever sent me a Cash App this morning, I highly appreciate it because that's what I woke up to. Okay, I'm waking up to Cash Apps and I like, ooh, who is this? Who sent me some Cash App? Thank you. I go on there, hit the little heart emoji, read the little message. Been in a relationship for 9 years with the dusty. Oh my gosh. And now you're 28. You have 2 kids together. You have started your career, bought a house. He's just not on the same page. I want a provider. Where are they? On the rich side of town, man. They're on the rich side of town getting money or having several streams of income. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If your man haven't made anything out of himself in 9 years, 2 kids later, he probably never will. So it's time to get you one on and add another one to the roster. Okay. You didn't say he was your husband, so you still single anyway. Why do you always attract broke men? Because you're on the wrong side of town. Thank you, Aries Fire. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get on the right side of town where the money is. Where nobody broke is. Go over there. Dress classy. Don't entertain nothing broke. Don't even be nice to people that look like they can't provide for you. Just ignore them and be like, you know what? I'm married. I'm busy. I got a man. I got to feel lied to him. Just tell him you're already taken. You might be taken in the future by somebody with more money. They don't know. Okay. Get you a decoy ring. Get you a couple of decoy rings. Keep them in your purse. And whenever you see a dusty coming through, put it on. Thank you, Sweet Tooth. It's true. So next time he approaches, next time you approaches, you need to ask him for money. And then when he denies you, dismiss him. And every time he comes back, ask for money. That way he'll stop coming back because he ain't got it. If you don't have it right then and there, if you can't go get it right then and there, dismiss him and don't talk to him until it's in your hand. Okay. The man breadcrumbs you because you allow him to. And you can just be rude to him because you're just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with you if you can't do anything for me. Don't come back until you can do what I need you to do. Bye-bye. That's it. Be gone. How do you lose your empathy? By having empathy for yourself. There you go. Reverse it and have it for yourself. Think about all these men, what they put you through. Think about how much they're wasting your time and empathize for yourself and get his money. There you go. If he ain't talking about no money, if he's not trying to make your life better, have empathy for yourself to not waste any more time with people that's not doing nothing for you. Okay. Put the empathy towards yourself. It's like, you know what? I'm going to feel for myself today. If this man ain't talking about no money, then we ain't talking, period. Empathize yourself because they're not empathizing you at all. Okay, y'all be doing too much. You said you're also bitter. All you think about is men. Well, men think about women more than women think about men, honestly. But the women out here, they're thinking about men more than they're thinking about themselves, which is what I'm trying to teach them not to do. Think about yourself. And if a man wants to deal with you and into your life, it needs to be beneficial to you. If it's not beneficial to you, dismiss him quick. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So you think about money. Exactly. The men and the money go hand in hand. If you ain't got no money, then we're not even calling you a man. So I don't know what you're talking about. How to get him to give you money to quit your job and start a business? How do I make him think this benefits him too? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, you want to just get his money a little bit at a time, stack it, then start your business without him knowing. And then you tell him that you want to quit your job, get him to still support you, have a fake pregnancy scare so you can't work pregnant, especially if you're rolling around on the mattress. Then quit your job, make him think you're fake pregnant, quit your job and work on your business and have him fund you while you're quote unquote going through whatever you're going through. Then, he might be relieved when he find out, the baby's not happening and your business be up by then. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But if you tell him all your business, he's going to want to be a part of it. He's going to take the credit for it. So the less he knows, literally the better. Should I let my provider know I know he's married? Only when you need a lot of money and when he's hooked. If he ain't hooked, don't let him know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Once you get him nice and hooked, then let him know so you get more money out of him. So he'll beg you to stay and give you whatever you want. But let it simmer a little while. You don't pull that card until he's super hooked on you. If you pull it too soon, he'll just go get another one. Leave that in the back pocket until you absolutely need it. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't always pull it out when you find out. Pull it out when you know he's hooked, when you know he'll do whatever you want him to do, and then get the most out of the situation. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, because that's how you're going to lose out. Because if you find out too soon, he's not attached to you. He don't care. He's not going to try to salvage it. He's going to just go find another one and try to lie better, So let him get hooked real good. Then tell him, so you can get something out of it, like a new car or something, man. Some shopping, a big chunk of money for your business or savings. Save it up, baby. Save that knowledge until it's absolutely necessary. How do you reconcile with a provider after an argument? He's a man child that name calls. I'm not reconciling with nobody. They have to reconcile with me. I'm the prize, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? I don't apologize. They apologize to me. All right? They apologize for getting me upset. Because you got another one on the side, you don't need to apologize. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let them simmer and stew until it's their fault, and then they come correct. Okay? He don't call you every day? Good for you. Call the other one. Give you a break so you can have a roster. Be thankful. See, when men don't call you every day, they're telling you what they think of you. You're not important. You're not a priority. So why are they a priority to you? Why don't you have another one that you talk to on the days that he don't call you? Where the other one, baby? Understand what these men are doing. Stop making excuses for them. Honestly, if you don't call me every day, I know you're talking to somebody else, so I'm going to be talking to somebody else too with more money. Okay, you met a man in Europe. He planned an expensive paid trip to Italy, but now he vibes shifted, less flirty, etc. Trip in a few days. Should I still go or cancel? You could still go, but don't meet him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go. Use the ticket and travel and have fun. If you don't want to meet up with him, you ain't got to meet up with him. You already got the ticket, right? Free trip. Okay, get nice and settled into your hotel. Go to dinner. Go on a little tour, and then call him on the last day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want to have dinner, I've been here for a week. This is my last day in town. You want to take me shopping? I missed your super chat. Hold on. Girl, I call him on the last day of the trip. Just use it for a free plane ticket. Don't even meet up with him. Just get your own hotel in advance, because you know he's going to try to make you stay with him and stuff. I know you say dress classy to attract providers. What about at the gym? Don't wear them booty leggings. I hate them. Them scrunch booties. Don't wear those. Okay, so if you have a very curvaceous body, don't be okay. So this is very important. If you're at the gym on the rich side of town, you don't want to wear something that's too eye-catching. So try a t-shirt and leggings. Okay, it can be a fitted t-shirt, but cover up and don't wear them scrunch booties. Okay, and honestly, you know, a lot of times if you are very, very curvy, I would even opt for less tight clothing when you're going to the gym. And also, I wouldn't even go to the gym if I was super, super like on the rich side of town, if I was like super, super, super curvy, because you're going to just make them think of sex. So I would opt for going somewhere else to freestyle versus the gym. Okay. I would go shopping. I would go to like, you know, I would go like do something else. Don't go around people wearing skin tight clothes on the rich side of town, unless, you know, it's not going to be like overwhelming to their senses. You know what I mean? You said Dusty loved them leggings. I know. Go do something else. Get dressed, look cute. Go to a nice shop. Go to lunch. Go sit in a cafe. Go to breakfast. Go to something else, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like I know, like women are taught, especially younger women, and certain demographics are taught to show your body off, because curves may make you look more full when you don't accentuate them. But remember, it also makes people think of sex too much. So you don't want to be only seen as a sexual object. So you want to be more classy. If you go to the gym, cover up if you have a super curvy body. That's all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And y'all know, it's sad that people are reduced to their body shape, but men, their minds are just going to automatically go into the gutter as soon as they see something that makes them think about that, you know. It's automatically going to go there. So you have to take that into mind, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Classy gym clothes. Yeah. Yep. See how to become more feminine? First, wear feminine colors, wear feminine flowy outfits, more dresses, opt for heels or, you know, cute flats. Do your makeup, do your hair, do your nails. If you look feminine, you're going to start acting more feminine. The more feminine you act, the more feminine you look and act, the more feminine you will become. Make it a habit, make it a lifestyle. Okay? That's it. If you dress feminine every day, if you keep your nails done, you do your makeup, you do your hair, you wear heels or flats or whatever, you wear skirts, dresses, flowy slacks, cute jeans or whatever, light feminine colors. You can even do dark colors, just make it a feminine silhouette. You know, whatever you do, just make sure it's feminine. That's literally it. and it'll become part of your lifestyle, and you'll go from there. Just make it a habit. Don't skip any days. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Rich side of town is where you find rich men. Okay. You said, what do you do in the rich side of town? There's lots of free stuff to do in the rich side of town. You can walk in a park. You can window shop. You can order a cup of iced tea or water and sit in a cafe. I mean, like you could run errands there, of course. Like the same errands you run on the other side of town, you could run on the nice side of town. Things like that. You can go and do so many things. Just it's all over there. Just walk around, just dilly dally. Okay. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You could just a window shop if you ain't got no money to shop. You can order a glass of iced tea or water if you can't afford to drink, or eat. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, it's a mindset. How do you get attention while out there? Be pretty. Look good. If someone is like looking in your direction, make a little eye contact and smile. Don't stand out like a sore thumb. Okay. Don't stand out to where people think that you don't, belong. Okay. Main character energy, exactly. You say he lived with his ex. Okay, that sounds like an excuse. He lived with his ex because she can't finance her own house. Or he might live with her because he can't finance his house. Or they might not be divorced if he says he's married. Because you can always rent, baby. Think about this. Because see, y'all be letting these men tell y'all stuff and it don't even make no sense. This man says his ex lived with him because he can't finance a house. The only reason why a woman won't be able to finance her house if she has a man is one, because they're still married. Two, why would she finance a house when she can lease a house or an apartment? Think about it. Lies. Okay, y'all be falling for the okie doke every time. If they didn't want to be together, they wouldn't be together. That man is lying to you straight up. What? He said, where do you meet ball players? Retired or active? You want to meet retired ball players? They're usually settled down in the suburbs, and you can usually find them in the grocery stores early or mid-afternoon, or in the gym early or mid-afternoons. Because they're still trying to work out and keep their body. They still want to be around young women. So they're going to be in the gym trying to holler and hook up. They're going to be at places to eat during the daytime. We're going to be out and about. They could be at luxury dealerships also, but it's mostly going to be in the suburbs. So, yeah, that's where they are. Because they usually buy a nice house. They usually will go out to the grocery store because they're always eating because they're, athletes. And they'll probably be in a high-end gym on the rich side of town in the suburbs. Okay, sprinkle. They're very easy to spot. Very tall. Very built. All right. As a country club, at the country club, playing golf with celebrities. Yep, they're also members of country clubs, and they also love to golf. They also love, like, anything like that. And they're mostly going to be in the suburbs. How much should I try to keep combo going? 1.5 years together, past month, no topics. Before we talked easily, should I worry about the silence? Y'all need to find new hobbies so that y'all have some other stuff to talk about. Or y'all need to start watching a show together to where like y'all watch the same show and then y'all have something to discuss. Because once you've said everything to each other and there's nothing new, it's going to get like that. So you need to have your own life and stuff to do without informing him of everything throughout the day so that you have stuff to talk about afterwards. So if you're one of those people that inform your man on every move you make, that's why you don't have anything to talk about. Leave him in the dark. Be mysterious for like a whole week. Don't share nothing. And then at the end of the week or after end of each day, y'all got stuff to talk about. Okay, so stop being like stop doing too much, because I think the invention of mobile phones kill conversation when it's time to get together and talk, because there's nothing to talk about because you're always instantly updating someone, so that you have no story to tell at the end of the day because you've already updated them throughout the day. So stop texting throughout the day and talk to them later. Okay, thank you, Eat Drugs. What a name. You and your married sugar daddy got caught by his wife. What? Been 2 weeks. He tried to reach out, but only sent how to get this money. He promised he's supposed to pay me. Okay, well, don't talk to him until he get his money. I mean, don't talk to him until you get your money. Leave him on hold. When he's sick and tired of being on hold, he'll send you the money. Sprinkle. Okay, we'll talk to the other one in the meantime. That's his problem. It ain't yours, baby. He was just there to collect. If he can't do the one thing he was there for, ignore him until he can. Okay? Sugar daddy means he was giving you some sugar. If you ain't getting no sugar from him, not sugar. Sugar daddy means he was giving you money. If he ain't giving you money no more, he's not your sugar daddy no more. So until he becomes your sugar daddy again by giving you the money, you can't talk to him, baby. That's just somebody's married husband. Until he becomes the guy that gives you money, he's just somebody's husband. Sprinkle. Next, call the other one. Where's your backup? What do you do when a man is mad at you, but you still want to keep him hooked? How do I make him think it was his fault? By ignoring him. Sprinkle. Ignore him. Give him time to self-reflect and make it his fault in his mind when you start ignoring him. Okay? Because if a man really wants you back and you ignoring him and you're not even talking to him, he's going to figure out how to make it his fault so he can come back and apologize to you to get your attention back again. Okay? So just ignore him. Talk to another one. When he thinks he lost you, he's going to make it his fault. Apologize even though he don't think he was wrong. Because that's what it's going to take. Plus a re-entry fee. A gift or something. Okay? When you ignore somebody and they can't figure out why, and you're not calling them, and they really like you, and they've invested money and time and effort, they're going to make whatever it is their fault so that they can apologize and get through it. How to stay prized to a man who calculates ROI and perceive relationships as business deals. Be a better one. Be a better businesswoman. Sprinkle. Tell a man you don't deal with people unless they're beneficial to your life, and that includes men. Sprinkle. If he says, well, I'm the same way, we'll say, okay, well, so you the same way? You don't deal with men unless they improve your life? I agree. So you already know the deal. Improve my life, or there's no. Okay. Sprinkle. Okay, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Should you get your money if it's a business deal? Yeah, you should get your money if it's a business deal, but it shouldn't be. Okay. Why are all the men you interact with beneath me? They are all broke, unsuccessful men. Go to the rich side of town, girl. Sprinkle. Get dressed, look classy, and go to the rich side of town. You've been going to car shows. Is that where the money at? Are they Bentleys? Are they classic cars? Porsche? Luxury vehicle car shows? Perhaps. Classic luxury vehicle car shows. None of that ratchet stuff. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. The kind you actually have to look cute and classy at. Okay. What is your advice when best friends start judging you for dating around? Don't tell your friend everything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Only call them up when you want to talk to them about friendship things. Don't tell them about your dating life. Okay? If they're not dating a man with money that's paying all their bills, why would you need advice from them anyway? Okay, you met a guy 3 days ago, you're out of town. Sent him a pic that your nail broke. He said if you were here, he'd pay for your mani. What can I say to get him to send? Say if you were here, you'd pay for it. So what are we gonna do? Send him a Cash App link because he can pay for it and be there at the same time on his phone. All right, send him links. It's like you're here in spirit. Send him a link. Say how to deal with envious women at the gym. I'm not even paying attention to other people at the gym, baby. I don't know you. Okay, I'll get in there, attract the man with money, and ignore the rest. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's all you're there for. Work out, attract a man with money, ignore the rest. That's not why you're there. You're not there for everybody's approval. You there to get your workout in and attract some man with some money. Thank you, Lady Des. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you, girl. Okay, we don't care about them. That's not the target. You're just their motivation. Okay, own it. Okay, what guy only wants to help with bills after you move in? Is it a trap? Yeah, it's a trap. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Before you move in with any man, he needs to give you enough money to move out before you even move in. That needs to be in your bank account first and foremost. And if he can't do that, then don't even move in with him. Also, he need to be paying your bills prior to that so that you know that he's financially able to provide for you. If he can't do that, stay without living with him and have a roster. You can get more. Why would you need to live with somebody that don't got nothing for you? Okay. Why did he feel frustrated when I ignored him after he gave me fake promises? Because his game didn't work, so he's frustrated. That's good. When a man is frustrated, stressed, and angry, he becomes more attached to you emotionally. So keep him mad and keep getting his money. The more he invests in you, the more he attaches to you through frustration. He's becoming more emotionally attached, which means he'll become hooked on you because he's invested in you emotionally and financially. Okay, so keep him mad. It's harder to let go when you've showed your vulnerable side to someone and pay for them. Keep it going. You're doing right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Keep them mad, baby. Don't be their peace. That's how they connect emotionally and financially. The only way to get you to act right is to give you that money. You ignore them, their ego is gonna be crushed, and the only way to get you back is to give you the money and invest even more. So keep them mad and keep them paying. Okay, and keep them chasing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You too nice. They take you for granted. They know you'll be there. They don't have to put in the work. They barely have to invest. Get your money and ignore them and treat them like they deserve to be treated so they can keep chasing you and emotionally and financially investing in you. Okay. Never be a man's peace. Because when he's at peace with you, he's chasing somebody else. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I'm going to see y'all. What does it mean when he is too lazy to RS, but he still wants a connection with me? Okay. Lazy people are usually broke, so I'm not worried about that. And is he lazy? Is he lazy in the fact that he's broke, or lazy to respond to you? A man treats you as you treat yourself. If you're not a priority to yourself, if you're not self-obsessed, he ain't gonna be obsessed with you. All right. If he know you got plenty of options, he's gonna be competing with them options, whether he knows about them literally or he just thinks you have the look to have options. When a man treats you as a priority and invests money into you, he's not going to be lazy with you. Do you think he'll come back even wife knows who I am? He'll be back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They always come back, baby. Just get his money when he returns. They always come back for that ego boost. When the wife is mad, when the girlfriend is mad, they always circle back around when things calm down or she gets mad again and he's trying to get even or something like that. He'll circle back around and just charge us the money. Okay? They always come back. But don't wait on them. Be dating other people at the same time. Okay? When he shows up, just get his money. He said, date in 2 years, still no rings. What can I do? I don't know. How old are you? If you're in your 20s, if you're in your young 20s, you don't need no ring. And if they're in their 20s, they definitely ain't ready to get married or can't afford it. Okay. If y'all are in y'all's 30s and going on 40s, yeah, y'all probably should know by now if y'all need to get married or not. But if y'all are in y'all's 20s, men in their 20s aren't rushing to get married, baby. Okay. They're just not. And if you try to force a man to marry you in their 20s, they're just going to disappoint you heavily. Okay. If you want to get married, date somebody much older that's ready to settle down. He said he's in his late 30s. Okay. Well, start asking him, like, what do you see this in 2 years from now? Or just start laying out hints. Start buying bridal magazines and laying them around. Like sending them pictures of like rings, ring sizes. Give him hints. If he is not on board with it, he's going to start acting crazy. He's going to be like, "Oh, I'm not ready for all of that." You know. Then at least you'll know he's wasting your time, and you can move on. Just start buying wedding magazines, leaving them around the house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he doesn't do anything about it, start leaving travel magazines around the houses. So, you know what? I think, since I'm not getting married no time soon and having no kids no time soon, I think I'm going to go on a solo travel trip. Because, I don't see this going nowhere. Thank you, Courtney. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. I tell you, man, will waste your time if you let him. Okay. Why don't stay in a dead situationship? You will waste so much time. Yeah. Or date several men. Stop staying in one relationship. Y'all aren't special if a man puts you in a situationship. So you might as well date other men. Ladies, you're not even special if somebody don't make you their number one priority and gives you everything you want. You're not special to them. So why treat them exclusively? Date other men. Okay. You being loyal is not going to make a man do what you need them to do. Okay. Stop wasting time. Most of y'all are loyal to men that won't even claim you or put you on your social media. Their social media. Y'all being loyal and date one at a time. Ain't nowhere on their social media. ain't introduced them to none of y'all, their friends or family members, and y'all sitting over here being loyal to men that don't even know your birthday. But I'm a good person. But I have standards and morals. But that's just deceiving. Okay, that man don't even know your birthday, idiot. Being loyal, dating one man for who knows how long, he don't even know your birthday. Didn't even get you no birthday present. But you sitting over here talking about you're a good woman and you're loyal, and that man can't even remember your birthday. Wasting time. Y'all sitting up there looking stupid. You know, I'm serious. And y'all know some of that hurt because some of y'all know that's the truth in y'all's actual situation. Hold on. Why do you what to do when you're sick and feel ugly? Get up and put on some makeup. Do your hair anyway. Thank you, Andrea. Sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Put your makeup in your bed and do your makeup while laying down in your bed. Do something. Do your eyebrows. Put on some lipstick. Something. Take some selfies in the bed. I don't know. Do we ignore them when they come back? Only if they don't pay the re-entry fee. When they come back, send them a Cash App request. If they don't pay it, then ignore them, darling. Like, why'd you send me a Cash App? Well, if you're gonna waste my time, you need to pay for it. Well, I'm not here to waste your time. Well, tell me how much. Show me how much you want me to talk to you again. If they're just trying to circle the block for an ego boost, they won't give you anything. If they really want to talk to you again and they really want you back, they'll give you what you want. It's that simple. Re-entry fee. Don't take people back for free. That's the dumbest thing you could do, because all they're gonna do is disappear once again after their little ego's been boosted, or their wife or their current girlfriend forgave them. They'll be back over there, and you're gonna be looking stupid. So get some money out of it at least. If they're gonna circle the block, that's gonna cost them. Okay. They need to go find their ego boost elsewhere for free if they're not getting ready to pay for you to talk to them and waste your time further. Some of y'all be giving out free therapy, free phone interaction 24/7, free all of that. And all they're trying to do is get an ego boost out of you. Oh, she still likes me. I can still have her anytime I want. Look how she answers me as soon as I calls back. But you hit him with that Cash App request. They're like, dang, got to pay to talk to her? Shoot. Who she thinks she is? How you gonna make his ego fall instead of get boosted? First of all, if it's a high amount and he can't afford it, that's gonna make it go low right then and there, because he can't even afford to talk to you no more. If you blow him off saying, you know what, if you want to talk to me, I'm very busy. Show me how much you want to speak to me. You're putting him down in his place where he was trying to come up from, thinking he was going to let him back in for free and be like, oh, I missed you. Where you been? Now his ego is even lower. Okay, so hit him with the money. The only way he can come back up is to send you the money and get some fake, false reassurance temporarily, but he's going to have to pay for it. All right. Y'all missed the whole entire point. When a man comes back, they're coming back for the ego boost, not you. They're coming back for you, they're going to pay. All right. That's how you know. Send them a Cash App request, Venmo request, PayPal request, whatever. And get it before you continue to speak to that person through text or phone or whatever. they coming back for you, they're going to pay. If they're coming back for their own self and their ego boost, they're not going to pay. All right, next. We ain't doing that no more. No more free talk. If they waste your time the first time and they come back to waste it again, charge them. Because they're just coming back for an ego boost. And if you give it to them, they win. Get the money. You said he lived for an uglier woman. Why, Shira? Why? Because that ugly woman cook, clean, and washes dirty drawers and puts him on a pedestal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Shira, how can I flip the script after he used a reverse backup? He disrespected me, so I blocked him to protect his ego, preserved his image, stay in control, and he thinks he can come back when he wants to. Well, if you charge him money, he can't come back when he wants to, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If every time he texts you, you send him a Cash App request, and that's it. That's the only thing you tell him until it's paid. You don't talk to him. You can't flip the script unless he feels like he wants you. You can't flip the script until he wants you. So every time he texts you, send him the Cash App or the PayPal or whatever, Venmo, whatever. If he don't pay, you don't talk to him, period. Okay? If he wants conversation with you, he got to pay. That's it. You could even act like it's AI and play. Please insert amount to speak. After you have paid, I will message you. That's it. Because if he thinks he can come back anytime he wants, that means free access. If there's no longer free access, literally, he's not going to come back unless he wants to pay for that access, which means he was coming back for you, not for himself. Okay? So make them pay, baby. That's how you know. And even if they are coming back for themselves and they pay, you're still going to win. Why? Because you're getting compensated for them to boost their ego. So they're paying for you to boost their ego. If they don't want to boost their ego through you, they're not going to pay. They're just going to move along and go find the next chick. Okay? Don't let these men back in for free. Keep it moving or pay. That's it. If you're emotionally attached to someone, have several, and that way you're less attached to them emotionally unless they're beneficial to you. All right, y'all. How can you seduce an extremely masculine man with old school manners, false hope of giving it up? They gotta want to seduce you, baby. You can't seduce a grown able-bodied man. Sprinkle. If they not, if they stuff don't work no more, they're not gonna be trying to seduce you or get you in the bed. Okay, we're not seducing them. They're seducing us. If they're not trying to rush you to roll around on the mattress, there ain't nothing you can do about that. Sometimes they just want company to chew food across the table from at dinner time, so they eat alone. Oh, thank y'all on TikTok. I reached my goal. Thank you. So if they're not trying to seduce you and get you to roll around on the mattress, then there's no sense of you trying to do it. Okay, if they're pressuring you to roll around on a mattress, on Ethel, baby. Give them false hope. Tell them to book the room the day before, or something gonna happen to your Aunt Ethel that y'all been talking about for weeks. How she asked about him, how you told him about him. Then he's gonna be sad too. Ain't even matter because she ain't a real person. So tell him to book the room. Like, okay, we'll book the room at the end of the month. We're gonna date. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna lead up to this. You're gonna romance me. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. Then all of a sudden, the day before or 2 days before, if you want to make it, or maybe 3 days before, if you want to make it more believable, something gonna happen to Aunt Ethel. But see, if you've been talking about Aunt Ethel for a month or 2 months, it's not gonna be suspicious. Why? Because now she's like real to him. She asked about him. You told him about him. You got a fake picture of some old lady. That's your bestie. Y'all to use Photoshop to make it look real. Girl, he gonna be sad too. He was supposed to give you $6,000 for your credit card, man. If you don't get it right then and there, stop looking for it. Okay, pull your phone right out when they offer you money, and have them put it in your money. Have them put it in your account. If he's promising you stuff, and you're not getting it right away through direct deposit or instant deposit or direct deposit or cash out, then stop looking for it. These men will lie and drag you along so you treat them right. Okay? You don't talk to them until they do what you need them to do for you. If not, get another one. Okay. If somebody says, I'm going to pay your credit card bill, I'm going to do this. I'll say, okay, well, my credit card bill is about this much every month. Just put it in my account now. And I'm going to put it, or you give me this much every month, and I'm going to put you on automatic deposit, and I'm going to put my credit card bill on automatic pay. So that way your money come in first, and then the credit card gets paid. Y'all need to learn how to do business. They need to learn how to do business. Handle business, ma'am. It's like, okay, well, my credit card's on automatic pay. So all you need to do is be on automatic deposit each month to my bank account. It's usually about this much. So here you go. Put it in right now. Bring your laptop around. Y'all get you some cute little tote bags. Have your laptop in there. Have your phone in there. Have your little bank apps in there. And handle business. Because y'all be sitting in there listening to false promises. Half these old men don't know how to use them apps. Okay? You got to have your own technology with you. I'll bust up my laptop in a second and start typing. Or my phone and start texting and downloading apps and whatnot, telling them how to download apps on theirs. Take charge. Okay? Because they don't know how to do half the stuff. They don't want to look dumb and ask either. So do it for them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't want to carry your laptop? You bring your iPad. Bring your iPad on them dates. See how they can't see them little phones if they old, so bring your iPad. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you run into someone that hurt you in person, is it better to ignore or acknowledge them? Girl, I pretend like I don't even know people if I don't like them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I done forgot their name. Don't even know what their face look like no more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, ignore people. Don't give them the satisfaction of acting like you remember who they are. Okay? They're like, dang, she didn't even recognize me. Someone said, how did they hurt you? Girl, ignore and act like you don't even know who they are. That's the best thing to do. Don't even look at them. Mm-hmm. Do I think it's better to go to elite gyms to lose weight or some other gym until I lose weight and then an elite one? It depends on what you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to pull somebody, there's fat people in rich areas. You get you a fat man that's trying to do the same thing you try to do. Okay, then y'all go cheat on your diet after. Thank you, Ayana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tips to make him obsessed and spend all his money. False promises, false hope. You know how they get you to waste all your time texting them and boosting their ego on the phone and calling them and playing phone tag all day by promising y'all money? It's the same thing. Y'all promise them all this type of stuff that they ain't finna ever get and make them spend money. Okay, you pay for your date, dress. We have a date tomorrow. Okay, he paid for your dress. You got a date tomorrow. How can I ask for more money? Okay. Do you drive a car? Tell him it's making a funny noise. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, just casually when you're texting, it's like, I can't wait to go on our date tomorrow. I hope my car makes it. It's making a weird noise. Then it's like, I don't really want to take it to the, you ain't got no car? Then how you getting to the date? Or then lie and say you got a car and it's in the shop. You still need to pay to get it out, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 32. You've been seeing this generous man. 60. He gives you 10K every month, invested it in your business. 35K. I suggested direct deposit. He said he didn't want to do that, and we continue with Zelle. Okay, we'll get somebody else to get on direct deposit, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Collect his Zelle and find one that will get on direct deposit, because sooner or later he's going to hold everything over your head and he's going to stop with the Zelle. So that is your key. That is your key moment to go work on a whole nother one that will get on direct deposit. Okay. And when he gets on direct deposit, and that other one is only going to zell you, and when he's mad at you or when he stopped wanting to zell you, you got backup, you got another one coming right in. So when they tell you that, that should have a little light bulb go off in your head. Say, oh, time to get a whole nother one. Keep him, get one that will put you on direct deposit. So if you don't feel like seeing him, if he don't feel like zelling you because you don't feel like seeing him, or he's trying to pull back, you got another one on direct deposit. Keep one on the back burner at all times. That way that one can't control you or breadcrumb you. So as soon as he can't do what you need him to do or reach the standard that you need him to reach, add one to the roster that can. Okay. That's your key moment. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, okay, no problem. And now add another one that will do it. Okay. That's your goal. Took your advice, married, not for looks, personality, but providing. Can't stand him, but I do have, you don't have to work. Advice, please work into my silence. Okay. Get out of the house, ma'am. Go do other stuff. Have hobbies. Go to Pilates, go to the gym, go do something. Okay. Live in your luxe lifestyle and go use his money to take advantage of your freedom. Okay. You ain't got to be home with him all the time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you a nice bottle of champagne. Go to bed early. Take bubble baths. Go watch your TV shows that he can't stand. Okay. Have fun. You're relocating to Dubai for some advice to get a provider. Look good, man. Look good. That they're gonna come up to you. Go walk around the shops looking good. There you go. Act lost and look good. Act lost and look good. There you go. Make some friends and they'll introduce you to some of their rich friends. Okay. I got to go in a few minutes, so thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all on TikTok. Appreciate y'all too. About YouTube and TikTok. If he say he don't want to marry you because I'm not a motherly enough, good for him. Where's the other one? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You should be having 2 or 3. That's not your husband. You ain't married. You should be dating several. If you want to get married and you think men aren't marrying you because you're not motherly enough, then you know what to do. Men, a lot of men don't choose wives that aren't going to be good mothers. They just won't do it. So if you cuss, if you smoke, if you doing all this kind of stuff, of course they're not going to want to make you a mother. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So clean up your act if you want to be taken seriously as a wife. That's all I can tell you. I don't know if you do any of those things, but if you do, clean up your act, baby. Some men will date you, waste your time. They will never consider you as wife material because of how you act. So clean up your act 100%. And maybe the next time around, or if he sees that you're an improvement of what you used to be, maybe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, what is wife material? Someone that's going to make a good mother and represent the family, darling. Someone that's not embarrassing. Somebody you want to claim. Somebody you want to leave legacy to. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A representative of the family. Think about it. Classy, not trashy. All right, like, oh, what? You said it's not a flex to be called wifey. It means a slave. Not if you don't cook and clean, baby. That's only in some cultures. Like in American culture, we hire maids. We ain't finna cook and clean and be nobody's slave. We gonna do what we want. Know what you talking about? Wife means You own that insurance, you own that beneficiary, you own that deed. Okay, if you smart. Ain't nobody cooking and cleaning no more. It's 2025 and beyond. You want somebody to cook and clean, y'all better call somebody. There's services for that. Women only cook when they feel like it or want to in America. He can wash his own clothes or take them to the cleaners. All right, we ain't finna do all that. Thank you, JF. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said in many countries, wife means slave, not over here. So don't be nobody's wife unless they got money to pay for some maids. Okay. I would never get married in a country where a wife meant slave. Okay. If it ain't beneficial, don't do it, baby. You said you a live-in girlfriend and you got a maid. Good for you. That's how you're supposed to do it. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, because like I'm not doing it. You said what country is that? I don't know. I don't want to know. Like, thank you, Danielle. You just here for the weekly Zoom? Some of y'all at work pretending y'all on a Zoom meeting with me because I got this office background. Okay. I feel you. Thank you. We standing on business. Some of y'all at work pretending to be on Zoom. Like y'all talking to somebody else in the office. I know that's right. I'm in out my head so I can look legit. Dion says she is. That's right, Dion. Exactly. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Look, we on the Zoom, y'all. We're in a meeting. See, I even have on some business attire, so I look legit, don't I? Is it better to cut frenemies or level up and thrive while getting in touch? You don't need no frenemies, ma'am. Should you ask for direct deposit after you move in with him? No, before, baby. You're supposed to have money in your account before you move in so you can move out at any given time. He's supposed to have enough money in your account before you even move in so that if you don't like him, you can move out the same week if you want to. Okay? That's that. If I don't like this, I'm moving out deposit plus direct deposit. Thank you, Bubbly. Oh, thank you, Bubby. Freestyle at the Houston Galleria. No, sprinkle, sprinkle. Not at the mall, baby. Find a gym over there. Find a tennis club. Find rich activities over there. Go to a nice restaurant during lunch close by. I really want to go to the mall for freestyling. You go to the mall after you got a date and he's trying to take you shopping. All right. How can you use him for networking connections instead of his money? Become interested in what he does for a living and ask him for tips and hints and clues, and he'll probably include you in his networking, thinking he's going to get closer to you by doing so. So act more interested in what he does for a living than him. Okay. And so in order to get you to show up places with him or be interested in him, he has to fill you in on some of it, which means he might take you to some networking events or introduce you to some stuff or, show you around his business or office or whatever he does for a living. Just act really interested in what he does for a living, not him. Okay. Then he'll be like, well, if I show her around, maybe she'll start to like me too. If I get her in the door. So act more interested in the business than him. Mm-hmm. Do you tell your daughter to break the love fantasy? I don't have to, girl. The world tells you that. I don't have to say nothing. You just look around and see. Anybody with common sense will understand that. My daughters have a lot of common sense. Anybody that has common sense already know what men want and what they're about, and that if a man invests in you, he's more likely to stick around. Okay, love costs money. Unconditional love is free. Conditional love costs. All right, just put it like that. If the love is conditional, yes, they have to invest because there's no guarantee. All right, conditional love costs money. It does. For you to be vulnerable around someone that you don't trust, that you don't know, conditionally, they have to invest in you and they have to make you feel safe financially. Going shopping now, he want to come. How can I get him to buy stuff? Tell him if he coming to bring his wallet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Say, you coming? Bring your wallet. Just like that. Because otherwise, you can go by yourself and spend your own money. So, you coming? Bring your wallet. You know what that means, right? Then either he'll say, well, I don't want to come anymore, and you have fun, or he'll say, okay, I got it. So tell him to bring his wallet. Like, well, make sure you bring your wallet. That's telling him right there, if he coming, he paying. What's a good fictional character of a high value provider man? Okay, first of all, take the word high value away. That's just an indicator that they're low value. Valuable, period. Provider man is valuable. You don't have to put them other words in front of it. Okay. Those words are what men use to say that they have a 6-figure salary before taxes, but a 5-figure salary after taxes and can only afford to pay for themselves. A man that's truly valuable is a provider. Okay, all this high value talk means they make 5 figures after taxes. Okay, we don't care about that. No, sprinkle, sprinkle. Anybody that puts the word high value in front of their name is 5 figures after taxes. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men that are truly valuable don't have to put the word high or low in front of their name. They just are. They don't have to talk it. They are it. They already provide. They don't have to distinguish themselves between low and high because they are valuable, period. So a fictional character that is high value in your mind, which means he barely makes 6 figures and he's like 5 figures after taxes. Let's see. Who could that be? A fictional character. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You said clock that. That's the truth. You said who? Charlotte's husband. I don't even know who that is. No, I said 5 figures. You took your advice not getting jealous about other girls, letting him do that with others. He said that's why he likes me. What do I say? It's like, and you know why I like you? And pat his wallet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why I like you. And pat his wallet. Like, that's why I like you. Let him know, baby, that you ain't there for him, but you there for that wallet. He can fool them, but he can't fool you. Get the money. Mm-hmm. Any man walking around talking about he's high value makes 5 figures after taxes. Don't talk to him. All right. And he probably a debt. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I have to go. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all, TikTok. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate y'all. Y'all follow this account. It's my only TikTok account. SheRaSeven, the original. All right. Bye. Okay, I had to be gone. Thank y'all on TikTok. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm gonna be on here for 2 more minutes on YouTube. Oh dear. I'm getting texts. Oh no. Okay, one of my little bling things came. I got restrictions. Okay. You know why I got a restriction on TikTok? Because one of y'all stupid names on YouTube was restricted. Y'all need to come up with some better names. It said don't mention drug, alcohol, and tobacco. And one of y'all's names had drugs in it. That's what it was. The ghetto. Do better. I'm not saying y'all name no more if y'all gonna have some ratchet names, that's for sure. Okay. That's okay. They're probably lifted up like. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's not bad. I don't care. It just not wasn't recommended to youngsters, which is fine because it's not for y'all youngsters. All right. Uh-huh. You asked him for rent money, but he only gave you half. Okay, you always double what you need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Every time you ask somebody for something, always double it. So if they give you half, you get exactly what you need. And I always tell y'all that. I always tell y'all, whatever y'all ask for, double it. Because if they take some away, you still have what you need. I'm gonna double it every time, or put something on top of it. I sure am. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, sorry, y'all. I was got caught up texting. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, why do I think most female friendships aren't genuine? Because they're in competition. If you're going to be friends with a woman, they need to be able to teach you something and you need to be able to benefit from their friendship. So I suggest being friends with older women who have more than you. If you're friends with older women that have more than you, they can show you the way and they can show you how to get it. Okay. Having friends that are your same age, having less than you or the same as you, that's your competition. Okay. And they will always see you as competition. If y'all are both single, if y'all are both competing, and if y'all are both comparing yourselves to one another, put yourself in a place where you can benefit always. Okay. If your friend doesn't have more than you or can teach you anything or the same as you and highly confident within themselves, it's not going to work out. So it's the same thing. If they don't have anything to teach you, if they don't have anything to add to you, it's literally never going to work out. Because most of the time, if you're a little bit younger than someone, they're going to want to guide you and put you in a direction to where, you know, you're going to become more successful and avoid a lot of the mistakes that they made versus someone that's competing with you on the same level. Now, if someone has more money than you, or if they want to, you know, push you up to the next level, that's usually what people do. They take you as someone that's moldable and teachable versus someone that's their competition. So if you want true friendships or more valuable friendships, become friends with women that have more than you and that can teach you more. Okay. Get in the rich areas. You can find rich women friends as well. That's all. How to not look and feel awkward when freestyling. Act like you're enjoying yourself and not looking for men, and don't look desperate. Okay. Act like you're out and about to enjoy yourself, not like you're out and about looking for men. That's one thing that y'all need to understand. When you look like you're looking for something, that's when you look weird and desperate. Act like you're out and about for yourself, enjoying your life, dilly-dallying, just having fun. At what age are women competitive? The same age. If y'all are the same age as each other, you're most likely going to be competitive. Older women that have money aren't jealous because they can buy whatever they want. Older women that are broke or in the same ship, no. Get you an older woman that got it to be your bestie or to be your friend. Okay. So, for example, if you are a richer woman, a woman with more money, they don't have to be older. They just need to be having way more than you. Because what are they going to be jealous of? They can buy a face. They can go get nipped and tucked. Then why would they be jealous of you? Go find a friend that has money, and you'll also benefit from it because they'll want to pay for everything too. And they'll introduce you to men with money, especially if they already got one. Older women aren't jealous of your youth. If they got money, they can buy youth. They can go buy some Botox. They can go buy some filler. They can go get their face pulled. Okay. Why would they be jealous of you? They don't want a young man. They've already had whatever they got. That's probably how they got their money in the first place. Y'all need to get on the rich side of town. It's very easy. You'll pick it up. You'll understand. Just get on the rich side of town. Maybe some broke older women may be jealous, but women that have more money, they're not going to be jealous of you. They can buy whatever you got. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think about this. Okay, think about women that are wealthy, that are also rich. They're not going to be jealous of you. They have enough money to get what they want. They have a man that probably gave them that money and themselves, and they probably have a business. Went out with a provider. I think he's on the DL, and you asked him about it. He cursed me out and real bad. Was I wrong? Did I do? Girl, he was on the DL. He got that bad. Otherwise, he would have laughed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Use, please, her pheromones. Yeah, get some pheromones. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, that will help you attract. So, honestly, look. If a man cusses you out for clocking him for being on the DL, he probably is. Like, I don't know who you think you're trying to fool, sir. Some guys can't hide it. It's too obvious. So do you suggest being alone for some time without friendships? I suggest doing what's best for you. Yes. You don't always need friends. Like, I don't understand y'all. Like, I don't know. Why do y'all are emotionally dependent on other people? I don't understand that. Don't ask me about emotional dependence. Get you a pet. You don't always need friends. Move alone. You could do more, you could accomplish more, and you can get places faster alone. Meeting people that you don't know, getting into spaces that you don't have to compromise whether your friend wants to go there or not. You don't have to worry about when it's time to go somewhere, when it's time to leave somewhere, your friend butting in every now and then. Look, doing things alone gets you somewhere much faster, gets you into spaces much faster, you get approached much faster. If you're always attached at the hip to somebody, you're less likely to attract someone that doesn't want to like disturb you because you look like you're having fun with someone else. You don't look like you're out to socialize with people. You look like you're out to socialize with who you came with. So stop worrying about other people. Understand you're doing this for yourself. And it's not about being out with a whole bunch of people. Go out with your friend on girls' night, you know? If you don't have friends, then great, wonderful. Go out by yourself. You'll make friends. Temporary friends that you talk to for the evening and then leave them where they're at. Or if you find a friend or somebody that wants to continue the conversation, wonderful. Exchange information. But you don't always need to bring somebody with you. There are plenty of people that will have conversations with you out and about. It's how you get to know new people. Okay. When I was younger, I met so many new people that I would have probably never met if I was hanging out with a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go out by yourself. You don't need nobody. Okay. You said won't people from the rich side of town won't know you're not from there? Not if you don't stick out like a sore thumb. You got to go and observe and see what the people are wearing, how they're walking, how they're talking, how they're carrying themselves, how they behave, what their manners are, and then you need to implement that and then go over there and blend in as if you belong. Okay? Like you notice small little things like how they get their nails done, how they wear their hair, the type of clothing that they wear, the tone of voice that they speak. Is it loud? Is it quiet? Go observe what it is and then emulate it and then go back over there. That's it. People watch, take notes, go back over there. That's it. All right. You got on neon green nails with a bunch of crap on them. Switch it out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. It's all about your makeup, your hair, your nails, and your outfit choice. That's how they're going to tell, and also your manners and your tone of voice. If you're very polite, please and thank you. You have a pleasant demeanor and a smile. You're at peace. Think about that. People that are rich, people that have money, they're not in a hurry. They're at peace. They're not worried about no bills. They don't have an attitude all the time unless it's called for, you know? So you're going to have to be at a rich person's demeanor as well. Okay. Boyfriend caught on T app exposed for texting and going to a woman's house. Should I leave him? Is he paying bills? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all need to start another app called Fee app and put up there men who are paying bills. So women can go find them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The T app ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't getting you paid. I would put up a Fee app. I want the Fee app. Somebody invent it. Men that give money. Put them on there. Okay, that way we know who the we got. Girl, I seen him on the fee app. I'll join too. Come on, get the fee app. The T app don't matter because all men ain't gonna cheat. What the heck? We don't care. We already know. The T app is just redundant. We know you cheat. We don't care. Where's the money? The fee app. You said, why would a man be inclined to pay a woman bill? Why would a woman be inclined to roll around on a mattress with a man? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Said the T app is meant for abusive men. Well, okay, well, wonderful. But they're putting more than that on there. Mm-hmm. They put their infidelities on there as well. So. Mm-hmm. You said, but then we have nothing to offer that older women. You keeping older women young and hip. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you hang out with an older woman, they get up on the new slang, the new fashion. You know, they get that. That's what they get in exchange. A youthful perspective. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, y'all, I got to wrap it up. I'm going to see y'all soon. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to join the Patreon and ask me a question in private, join tier 2 and up and message me, and I'll message you back within a day or two. Thank y'all so much. All my links and socials are in the description bar. Just click, scroll through. You'll find everything. And yeah, appreciate you. Do I consider myself an old woman friend? Sort of. I'm up there. Thank you, Lady Des. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the super sticker. Yeah, I'm up there. I'm on my way. For sure. You said, yes, our friend. Yeah, I don't mind being called old. I really don't. Because some people don't live to get old, baby. Some people, right? Being old is good because you made it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Older. Your aging is a gift, darling. You can age gracefully. You can pay to not look like you age, but you can age in years, but not in face. But if you're still alive, baby, you're good. Mm-hmm. Said older women that aren't jealous are the best. Yeah. Older women that are not jealous have everything they want and they want to teach you how to get it. Okay. Older women that don't have everything that they want envy you because you still have the option to get what you want. Okay. I have everything I want and continue to get more and more each day. So I don't need to be hating on nobody. I'm not jealous of nobody. The women that are jealous of and treat younger women bad, it's because they're jealous of their opportunities and their potential that they never reach themselves. Okay. I'm still climbing. I'm still doing what I do. So if you come across any jealous old women, understand that's the only reason why. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. And now they're mad because you know, you got the potential to do what they haven't been able to do. Okay. So as soon as you meet one of them old bitters, that's what it is. Don't doubt yourself. I just take everything as a compliment. Take it as a compliment. It's like, you know what? I'm glad you think I have the potential to surpass you and do better than you, and that you've wasted your opportunities. And you know, I'm able to do what I need to do. But you know, you ain't got to take it out on me. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said envious people are weird in every way. Yeah. I think if they took all that energy and focused it on themselves, they wouldn't need to be envious or jealous of anybody. Some people just don't want to put in the work on themselves. Hmm. But why would an older woman want to befriend us? We know why we want to befriend them. But most of the time, they just want to guide you in the direction because they see that, you know, you are, sorry, they're not gonna be friends with you. You're gonna be friends with them. They don't really need your friendship. That's the whole point, you know. They may be friendly and cordial with you in a social environment, and you're probably going to have to take the next forward steps to befriending them. Or they may invite you to something. They're like, "Oh, well, I'm having a little get together. If you want to come, you can come." Older women don't care. They're friendly to everybody. You're well known in your country, wealthy. He knows it. Gave you unlimited card. Dating for 3 months. He started a business. We started a business together. Have your own business as well. How can I navigate? He loyal. He has you has no family. Okay. First of all, men aren't never going to be loyal to anybody but themselves. And I would have never gone into business with a man. Everything needs to be separate or split down the middle, whatever. Um, just focus on yourself. Focus on your business. Do not sacrifice your business for the business that y'all have together. Make sure you're always doing your stuff first. Then his comes second. And also make sure you're getting more out of the business and than he is. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You're welcome. Make sure you're getting more of the profit. Because otherwise, what's he doing for you, man? You got a credit card unlimited. Use that credit card to fund your business. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I see y'all later. Bye.